hakmulk mo ko our other bella we say yaun hakmulk mo ko our other bella o marang moula mayop au ngil madangali arngula bella
Oy, malumilo to son mera role of kara TMC. El ang tokobet el program ra tiadlay. El o kara mama President Whips ma a director Elway Ikeda. Mi presidente ko lang asule me kuman sulang ako te. Sa mam congratulator ka. Makatetel dia ka aswes mang. Congratulator ka ra second term ka. Dia congratulator ka ra Elway gi materngi kakare lui kemla mongora la to ngara ra kabamente gitu akum dasya tara tokol moru ngil ra appreciate nga kamo do ra rak may o mo marar mi kakare la ania para sir ka lo marar mi kakare la imle problem berbeda orang aramo tapi lo asin kakare ngal ngakatim le kakare ngal kan mo kuy marki
I see.
I see. Mang tara tokol gumda sa akmal appreciate ni ka ra marara rubuy kung tuwa ra school me mistrira responsibility ito mes tiro asin su irulindia akum das that have changed the trend ra blur below mo appreciate that mang akmrenga sulen mo emlo spera PMC dia kang aral spekal mo mulgirem le reklada understand ra ka ra tiya sa turm ra kom me bay puska telem ngania swam mo do ulmora ar okay kada TMC mo do ngi kama makit mo kung ano question sir kama mag also magi mo gera question ra il 1 hour or yung la mergo
Mang waise malungil itasids. El mora na mora idung ma tugubet se dung tel le bodo susray bodun ma raklay marubugul belaw pilung e biraklay mar masil belaw President Paules marugul senators Speaker Kanay marugul delegates direct governors, leitors, matugubet sel susurgit morabek la adar belal ngar al sel ablur belal ngarang ayangal al moro hocharigi mangare kla ablur belal al sils kida umra bora idung gotul uleng kida damra asula rubak dios
noise
klangal tangat el milski da gotul klabol wil belwad digu umra asen klangal tangat el belu legi dro dios el belu you know gasal blura blurado borin el silse kadomu la el program rigid rola bang lungu official program rigid e close rola bang lungu ngari adam na inauguration sem le kamenterti
noise
len enseguida el ngari akam la rigida ara ruba maula ga umra sa tangal tangat el belu mang you know first tour rigida kada mran le toka al bangalet it was trying to navigate through covid and get us through covid ya del wheeler aquí de Rambriguela donos mo kan yaktik ser mura se kadang tangat le ser time imla omrek el time dang rablu Rambriguel di ngara kat ndi ko se kadang gire lanchi ndi kada ngal tangat ras you know there's a time for everything ya umlo se mle time look no se ve del el got maklia aurera dragan pakten you know sulang al acknowledge ra arwigel wa elway
noise
elway ada dongalin mra raqwa tamlo recruit tingi raqwa mul mer belal legar elbuy gending mer belal om dasura nation building and that's really what so the instiller gira ngal gedel wase you know maybe over belam de kamu seludo dol mura California ndin de kangod satisfaction de kan ngod ungil wasel obra belwam en partra tagategela blun moklisela aba belwad el mumsisi atrak labseitats I think I hope Elway say on feeling the feel was say you've made an impact kita mungkin was minister udah amle ngil team mo directora tax ediri kali ngil team mo adala aurora ka compactry
exactly
you know one of the things el minister udah and I shared in common ang sira temela a president Nakamura el ma transition a compact mlamangay kadam na sayang ini emle as kana ma udu share time mo dala transition committee ra compact.
1994.
Oh, iyam le chairman ang vice chairman. Ali, this is 1994.
I see.
Sel 1994 ang 26 ari. Udu ya 28 ari. So, nga umra kasi giredal empower arang alage. We need to get leng come on miss 30 years later agi anda pal mam sadara a compact. But you get experience ra commercial time I think help tara tial look blood sister para ansel. You know, I so we need to unlock self potential. Mang kada man nga sulit tigal to kan lang you know, there's some advantages sila ka minister. Not many. I'll just say some. Because hindi ka minister, of course, yung namoklot tayo lang magila team la assemble niya, minister udo. Akmaral, congratulate lang. Tidim lang pagkakarela. Ngariya, of course, ngariya Elway, ngariya Rolin, Rani, ngariya Klum, ngariya anyway, the total magkakarela nga sila finance. And that's what Udu's vision was. How do I build up young people? How do I build a future that are equipped to really build a nation that's secure? Hindi ka dilalan hindi tiyan marami. Anyway, kita mo na politics sa Rablur Belo.
I see.
So nga mokloro malmol murura nga elek malmol maloli trado albilo ase mrilla nga alim. Ngay mang aktibo ay sila ase hindi ka minister finance, hindi nga special advisor. So Mr. Udo special advisor, hindi nga mo rula nga elek almutel submit tranklen mo olbin. Because ako umral wase for this time he is the right man for this time lang. Madangalia sel bridge sel gap pra eli yo mas abdul aklu understand the new technology that we need, understand the challenges especially at finance that we've had in the past, and can guide the team and prepare them for the future. Mang akpanay sa 60 days sa team na full time ra Senate reviews tial Lurerel, oise Elway, mga hoplo ase aklimutin mo sila na 60 days makmo submit na mo mo to 60 days and review ni. Yan so mang require 4 years and review the review 4 years. Hindi, you know, katokoro wala kale. Hindi, at the end of the day, the only people that suffer are other belo. I mean, we need people and mudu uraurior, lor tau traurior. I only have so many hours in the day. Legida umaral wase oy, katam na ukla covid, na ukla compact. But aurora ta stop. Gida dem lisira abluat, gira dem lisira gaizari, gira create opportunities mate alal moran alget. Msil kira blu ang wilaran read and they feel safe ngari ang wil schoolir ma wil uru retire manual mangari. So there's a lot of things that need to be done. Gida am tingin wase, you know, sel balbuto ka stress, sel balbuto ka trigger mo wilaya, and it brings other problems. So active miska example atora drax. Tora drax sel temela covid, tribal gare lam kasas kogin marabulur belo. Oise? Open igan kados per tourist. Godol gare dara okyagan me. Ela tigal okyagan me tidira tum tirtira adrax. I mean, I'm so glad that finally Hong Kong stepped up. So I don't know if you know, the other day, tamle bastra, ardi lola ba 600 grams, momas askogira Hong Kong ingiran merbela. So of course agi tamla nal tala karasina lo, kami all durok laigal me. What Trump kasi kung durok laigal me. Hindi, you know, I'm glad mlas pa pasina stop here say. It really needs to be a team effort. Mang giradal mga sulera rather police, customs, immigration, labor. There's been a what we call a coordinating border management team that's been working really for the past year. Trial identify, looking at the network, trial narrow down, even things like gidamla implement selo sel suma adang artela kamangara na dori days el tourist el mutual the extend ngana the extend because we see there things are linked. For example, ngal mrura online gaming online scamming connected and mora other all sisabay. I mean they seem to be linked like tala wala man melo mastri matidi makal motutal mru legal dan ngana orula. They're all connected. So one of the things bring la the trial eradicated tial problem di tia batoka imal batoka at ngayon more trial sel el tial belum kadamna sulela legal agencies el magalorol doing everything they can el stop tial activity ra belum. I know AG at the last previous press conference amle announced again the sela case that are pending, and it's sad.
It's sad.
That there's that much coming in. We know was a kadi di mo bla takla. Trump am ngali ramrigel tolsis wa fentanyl maya. I got takti sa sina. They also play that game, and so gira the klaram that and gira the. That's why we implemented Interpol. That's why we implemented the biometric system at airport. And alam mo dakal si Emil Merbelaw. Meru ko ba another passport next time. Hindi ka trakarin na send na mo 3 times el Merbelaw. Yala ka na mo send na mo 3 times el Belso. Iso na mo dakal si El. So step by step, kada narrowing down and we're closing the door. The other thing, yesterday I signed the additional list. No fly list in Merbelaw. And we'll continue to compile a listening. That's the only way to stop the problem. And the textra AG, textra maybe that time at the mofilo say, you might get information and get him into the right hands and so willing and share information. Let tell to is all of us working together to solve. To cloud hotel, we have to feel safe and arable one. Sel mle happen ra 7 albur togol degal girel happen. So we want to do everything and it really takes all of us among aktiregal de sogal hotel teal really meranga sulera Ministry of Education, Ministry of Finance. Teka Minister, of course, I don't have time to be with them every day. The Aurora, Adimal Mon, yet understand themselves, Kotokron Moktegari. Did I server other below, not serving anybody else. The server other below, Marangal below. That's our ultimate goal, and to provide the best service possible. So, I think this next 4 years, it's really about kita tila ba mora mora ngale or sisaba batokal yes or agar kakarosel blue mesoris wera blue bela elasel next year den mruni or sisaba batokal garul mera blue bela mang kadamla one of the things that sera dong dura present at Taiwan ako se president ka kay kadamra bring asula Taiwan regal batokal ka no sera mrula rail mrula rol to. That's not enough. We need you to help us develop a private sector again. So really since September, I want to team September last year. Then sir Almera visitor below, our group of investors again. Inauguration, I minister another group just this last month, March 15, Stan Shi. Stan Shi, just to let you know, he's the founder of the Acer Group. Acer, Klol computer company ra ablo Taiwan. But sel udungra Taiwan ngia sel dungra technology. He's the one that really began the sel uro. Gamla mo okay madarnya largil. Di nguk mleleng sol introduce ra as a concept ra transportation ra daw. Hindi ka luspa Acer. diesel, no more. Those pera seals, ma hydrogen. And then Ngal Alil, who brought Stanship to Palau, actually other Belgium, scientist in Clela, Gunter Pauling. Ngam la rula del 2 times lo krabula del los pea, ngidil de ser. Ding was a ngomeser bela, ngomesa telebra say we need to reinvent the way we do things rabulur bela. Munga say, for example, kami ding was simple tora tourism. Was a tourism. There's the model dangani lang. Mga diver may, mga snorkel may. That's one model. Ding was a why don't we change the model to be tourism with a purpose? Munga ospera example ra blura bonaire ngara a Caribbean. Was a many years ago at temple decided was a year the mamanal mamaran. Digam the adolal mamaran the tiamring lurior, a year the pera are other blue telur. They are the for the rulers. But to come up with a scheme was a ngara Europe, Pemera, navigation or a bonaire, a part trigaria is giving back to the community in Malan Mamrand. But Tiamlo every year 3,000 ngalga sign up for this program, sorry, more a bonaire Mamalal Mamrand. Yeah, parents are tira material me. So he calls it tourism with a purpose. No was so a blue bella said really what they give. A hotel valuable resource in the future, a DNA. So collecting eDNA is so important. So why is that important? Cell mungal DNA me and you sequence it, you may find the next cure for something. Mungasing asetra ablum. So ela kadrula tial bilas, mungase abilas 80% of technology, only 20% of transportation. Kasi mnamuria lab el sed mul la el tial bilas ang tara hada malbaq ela tamer bela qadbay رول الترير الموتوريست مم الباق دي ترجع دريغ الوال researchers رجيد متمرا الغالك تسامبل رارال ملميل جيد وسيجا the next new DNA سيدا متجري واسي so 2 things you do with that create a possibility in مريا بأس لو بتجري so that's a new asset ترجع لابلور بلا but now قال tourist amna موسمريا المر بلا because نمريا غرا مختجة لورورين and then تيغرا amna مو treasure hunt ملاقا بدنا problem ريت سيل دبورا chairman channel التقام السجد وبورا بلو corner التقام السجد إلاقا tourist الميل وكنا مسوم الكرة maybe you can be the next one that discovered something new إنتي قال سوون مرادو شيل باش شو نمسوم ما هيلن ريفلين لين maybe أبور سيغم تقرا سيل new discovery كمورا عروان لين من دي قديم قتيترا بلو corner إلا already نمو تلا هذا شيء يجربوا سيل DNA there أبلا بتيك. So it's about rethinking and doing things differently, and you know I think that's what we've done in the past 4 years when it comes to education. We've begun the process in healthcare. You know, modernize electronic records. Now the next thing is we're separating the hospital and privatizing education. A lot of new programs at education. Of course, Ministry of Finance. We started the digital residency. We know there's potential to expand into other areas, whether it's stable coin, whether it's the possibility the Palau savings bond. I got a total different programs. But I think we need another I also need a team to help me. Is only limited by us holding back and not being willing and open to understand and get new ideas. That's what we need to do. We need to discuss, we need to share and come up with solutions because you know nga Senate nga House President this siya moktek diswada bulungila kangara other bela bagam mo kakapasor audaso hindi sel giral tarong giral ase kadam daso singana moklungila other bela and yeah so
dia malum ka mal appreciate ka gid lul swim makti kuska perspective ra adra blu
yes
machine there are stuff belau rogi so dia ready mo ikan ton bol dia trained maybe trained dia also real mo already nga adra series
I see
tial greda nga alit aulis lungil project abay drak as back adra complement ditilgel murut raureur Over 11 dorit, mirara 11 o'clock on Mowlands. You know, truly the mga mo masay garngudul. Raungil Burrows. At the end of the day, tirgal Mesa Marial was a government ang usukam and abul kuk tilmo tilong usutrir. Kumakarang rule tirgal rogulo ro government lang. At tara o masa rin malungil ultas mal appreciate niya tukora investment. Di obora tele foreign investment office. Kasi di ulo may sirira last couple years. Albeit namali karaat neng another way out tumakarang kung magsamarial rin til asen mo duak bal samarial boss ulo ko man sa mo imol bulumuro rin lagi na ako to ka opportunity na mergid hindi nga na dalawang lede failure rule
Nice.
siya kung makarang
umara sa first gira del gut makli gira mo rin sir dungudro sa gira
exactly
proud del other bela gira lang rin sir sa ni rablo amrigel they're proud to be American gira proud del other bela adam na sa katong ko trungil bulu ko klabo kol bulu mado ureo that's sa katong men kato ureo le kato tigarong trabalwan degal Trump implement sel Doge Department of Government Efficiency send out the email barabek lado say it's got 5 things that you've done this week now maybe that's extreme hindi se partra effort ro say ngire rado lo urol ulang area urel taxpayers ulang area urel they need to be accountable marang so kita area the urol mo establish ni monia agora sila adult send the information and mail anonymous for example sumo kamlor office they find out rose temle close ng 11 o'clock at 11 dori giril provide the service anonymously send the name may gang gimo mo dingi edo to kadagi lende kal hiral wise so that's I think the heart of the problem girel moni ser rungudul wase tiabel wat nga ka urura urere en akngartel urur because other belaw amis ka kate alma urur so I have to be accountable to them kadida kita na private sector kadablo lo kat ka employees ka una nga urere okya
nice
ala ka okya kan urere
ya ka urere
melang ka okya ang makara ngaya amara klaro maulang nga urere same thing ra government elwe ulang nga urere ni nga taxpayer
ala interesting subject lang
ngira dan instead say el ring
makarab instill niya is a very big question lang ako sometimes mas arong kurtiling they feel they entitled mo more obvious o makalamla malalo uri teka advantage tel system di ngaral di ka lagera end result ri Yakum nanti kalsal ngar alam mga earlier wa Elway.
Di
Di siya gila dalawang guro nito ko.
Ako maralo kasi. Oy, maybe there's a few. Di tira ka maralo kasi mal patok or mal blakan rin bring it over.
Exactly.
Other and so we need to do a better job. Ako nga maralo kasi identify tirgel el mrura over el maral mrura over and reward them. Tirgel tirgel dalo over we have to have more flexibility, and discipline them, hold them accountable. I mean, we should feel wasing, why say. And one of the things that we want to do is make sure director, they're empowered. They'll get mask representatives and gang politically gang keep no. We do it because it's the right thing to do. Because no, it should be based on merit. Singapore is a meritocracy. Why say? You're there because you're the best person for the job. And that's what we should promote and what we should ask people to do. And then we need to pay them.
Meeting attend nila ang special prosecutor. Gel na mo balik. Get a
Pro-
deal.
Crips,
Get a
yeah.
deal. Mas hindi akal 80% tangar yan adal low tumtum ringil wasing 80% adal bela korap tang ingi was India. 80% adal bela omral was mereder tira korap. You know?
I see.
Hindi interesting part of statement tingi was hindi akal sorry report. Kita nga kami part na panel nga mabilong mak. Kita kuluswe. A family tir ako yung tramo korap to special governmental supporter tir. For example, labora ito mula alurira, labora amasang tangaram na government. All these little things diyak desang.
Yeah.
Di ka na mo sparing mga aldo mga alom ter kita sa kumto lakmo eringi. You know, sige da close Mars. Ling katumatang luwas yang ka dami. Hindi relate ada kay kita ka real bulong sige da kasi ako bakarargi. Berikan mo tayo di kung kaso hindi mo true nila mo true ringi. Kora ikale biyer ng ayan di wise di mo tetial swal.
Why so? No. Kung yelo bang yaman, I think Galvez el special prosecutor again, Tamara. CC, she gets the job done. She's holding people accountable. For example, like Elgay WIA, she got in, took care of them, closed them. You know, that's part of what we need to be able to do. Ngira dal alsumangani dal ngari ngal tutukli kutbakli move on, but show people that they you have to do it with integrity. Understand you have the trust of the people. Mang kita not perfect, but I believe compared to most places, people better. And can we do better? Absolutely. So pay more focus how can we do better? Encourage we should encourage it. Give them lisi irtigel mrulawin. And that I think that's really what's important.
Kami na bora officer ko.
Right. Chief of Staff Madriga Milel.
So, hindi akong ko
And that's a good thing.
That's a good thing.
Because mal encourage our backlog. Moriang aligir. And you know, one of the things that needs to be done, pass maternity leave.
Exactly.
At a minimum, there should be 1 month. Chief of Staff ang arablil. Di text na hindi ako araw. I want you to spend time with your child. I just ignore. Pretend to send she needs to spend time with her child, to bond. Siya future again. So, hindi ka nalagay, kita mo extinct. So, encourage we have to prioritize kasi maral soda about to other below. Let's invest in our mothers. Yeah.
Ako mesra hearing Minister of Education. So I spent time listening to him program ring
Yeah.
Il momrege orang sera committee reporter Senate. Il gire la ministry.
I see.
Il momrege almost in divide the Senate.
I see. It's sad.
7-6. It's maybe in sad I'm not making decisions. Issue nga kawasi. Ang other Senate, hindi ko lumanar tell education system blood changing niya ministry dahil. Ang korangot o sinisiya kung tamang korangot o sinira school.
Yeah. So the solution to the Senate minister.
The solution ko.
I mean we have to understand the executive branch are running a president.
Hindi ka may question na ako.
Hindi ka mga kita mo understand what is Olbil is a board.
Question na ka di ka sa
hindi a problem tingnan na mo sorry masado or tell al selablay. That's my responsibility. That's the executive branch responsibility. Di kita anyway. Martina martabo daw marulay gel alam laka ba micromanage.
Hindi they are senators after listening to both.
Yeah.
Hindi maka-prove. Sel ko lang setial movement ra ko kolbira kunulaw. Hindi ako maral was setial school related against school. That's whether ang suwada atid ang tarato ko mang kadir gel mutum lut krim mo.
Hindi lang special advisor ang minister. kung marala si Will, makman mo na program.
Okay. Ela sen through through.
So,
Why say kadal further down. Also kuma Senate.
yeah.
Let's say Senate om terbelaw rogir.
Mm.
A rejected appointment.
Yes.
Eka di obal mo. Kamul ra Senate hindi.
Kung marala si Senate, agiran mo na appointment, agiran mo na other bela.
At the same time,
So
so
let's get something straight.
Right.
Our other ablur bela, I'm listening to another term. Mulukula sa other bela, adire kalung maray kal para sil dulundub. So bolong ya tibla mulo sa material minister implement taygal program, ulur tau taygal urio.
exactly.
Yeah.
It-
So mebo the egal personal feelings sergi. Ngamo maray ka senkyo.
Halik pas ka.
Yeah.
Halik pas ka argument trabalo.
Ah,
Ay got triling mo.
right.
Om gimmer sa imong ulak ng os.
Mm.
You know, mang administration ka malomara sa tiyaw right. Dito na om na sa diakol right.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, wala fix sa tiyaw system, art of compromise.
Nada.
Kung magarangay,
Kada continue lo.
kung magarangay, i-reveal.
Yes.
Then di ka siya ignore ka, kamama, I'm frustrated. Nga nga ako na takting rin most pa erngin eh.
Dia amal dia se kada mal dia umrara rubak kal Dios di mrura ma amal mal
Okay.
and the truth will set you free. Sige. Mang nga umrara se to say we have to prove to them lo say what we're doing we're on the right track. So hindi ka sura nga minister pero mal di present umrara minister education for now.
Madel Jenkins, hindi ka agree mo. After rejecting niya siya, hindi ka agree mo rin meron.
Hindi ka agree and you know akno mo yalo niya kasi rubak I need your wisdom. You know, kita am lesson that your best nga lagat, mara skura same chance. Obumra at mutur sent his kids to Guam and mara same chance. Why? Because we wanted the best education. Mga mo nga arubakal that biila ama asertel bulu. Mga papargit. El professor, he has a PhD.
Yeah.
Alin dia ka tigel wala ba education di doctor terbala dia ka PhD. He has a PhD, which is the highest level you can get in education. From University of Oregon. Now run a successful school or tura nga karayan nga public school abluram rigan. Isn't that what we want for future education rigan? You know, several belo mesna nga you know, I talk to different people thinking about who would be the next Minister of Education. Dimla ko dangalil ada. Ati dimla ko dangalil. I honestly did not know him. I knew of him, but I did not know him personally. Akmlo askari la creating si isel. Ile ko lumaran wase. Even though dimla kalsen kyo na, kado sigara best dirigirera rangaligit. That was it. And you know, he came and there's some things that he said was we need to do because analyze the data. Because that's what you do. When you're a professor, that's what you do. You're good at analyzing data. Ay kaya kita kung meseng ngalsongos. And if we do this, a long-term impact mo ang laget will be unbelievable. So, what did he see? Nung meselo say, for example, our reading scores ra ang laget at termal. How did he know that? So, kita masaw daigal quarterly assessment, masaw daigal Iowa test, mga kasi Iowa test, I got this test ra nga bar. No. Then Iowa test is a tool. The tool of pioneer educators. Lo mesaigal ela sel mura reading and it breaks down the different types of reading, and comprehension, and reading speed, and all those different sectors. Similar sila quarterly assessment na duro ni ba? It cannot give you that analysis. So, ela sel bolo mesayigid, engiyam no sel determine no say. A number one problem rang laget. Tat mura ko tas kulam titul mo yo. Matyo all together. So they got this state one behind. Ngiriyadal bastra Head Start, which is the purpose of Head Start. Hindi Head Start tadi ka kindergarten. Mga say we have to sacrifice, we have to implement kindergarten. Arod about almost 8 years from now, like we started the kindergarten, but we don't only stop there. Ngiriyadal will implement a reading program and lift the ones that are currently in the program up. Meron nga reading program will help para nalagyan mo the most samriyan mo online. And then it helps them, bring them, so if they're behind, it moves them ahead. You know, not everybody can send their kid to to SDA and private school. Manam di kasi the public school at the same level as private school. That's the ultimate goal.
Exactly.
Mang Ngaldela came from a private school. Di mo tam nga government. Nge titul operate through government system. May titul nga politics. Hindi mo doon say what is best for the child. And you know, kumara sa kadang other below that he was able to retire and come back to Palau with his wife. So I hope eventually we can come to a compromise. You have to understand, Senator Taulol, I have nothing against him. Akmadingin wase, mering lengaraul, umlara al sel telurur. Mangar al sel telurur, ang ari ay opinion ng matatel agira dam lur telurur. Ang ukla atterir sel time lang ari. Hindi ukla me besela. Emna se kadam lang ul magirel tiang higher the lutul ngul ngoriak mora a higher level. That's the goal. It's nothing personal. Hindi kaldo se sel mururi makit. But if we can do better, why not do better?
Sige kita question na kal mo dia kan siya figure it out tapos makarang yang ngari compromise ra dolo ni. Yung bring lang ulan tigil Jenkins.
Bring lang.
Hindi end result. Kalau tal mo utol ang mga ilur ni. Ngel you know mang mori siya kada next mo ra next.
So plus nga sa kami mga advisor because we need your wisdom. So continue ngari help ra nga I cannot be there 100% of the time lo masaygal al program and I want to continue madura other Senate. You know, I ask, and I'm going to be honest, I ask Senator Tabarol for meetings. That's what I mean. We, you know, but that's where it starts. We have to meet. We have to talk about issues because ako maral wase close to tela input ra Senate to try to solve problems. And say nga tablo ka resultas, but we should also respect Rose. Maybe give them some opportunity to try new things. Tiya mo din arse dito reka daro ultoy. Might as well not run. Dito nga status quo dito all mal device. Anyway, Einstein said it best. What's Einstein's take comment?
Something.
Ngara definition of insanity. You repeat the same thing and expect a different result. So nga ka malomra say a success ra needed organization you have to be adaptable, you have to be able to change you have to be able to change, you have to be able to adapt to change.
Take a risk.
You have to be able to take a risk. Pero di malalak lo, hindi wise. And you think it's good. Anyway. Man lang otoklakan mo education eh. Hindi nga kakotlong mo ra Senator Tabarol. He's Gotungil Senator Suala Malmalta. You know, and I feel bad that kada tiyam mo the debate ni issue.
Dia ka ulma iskra question. At Tabuluan explained himself.
Yeah.
Almost an hour ulaw na Senate.
Eli.
Siya era buwan nga sesyon. Siya kita ra buwan nga hearing. Iya hafra Senate secure ngi ako ramlo confused le kulo deng sa dahil Jenkins o deng sirngi.
Yes.
Material gumra split in half. Okay, kami mo mura finance. Ila nga umran Elway Ikeda gabay sa tutkin mo ministerial swap. Hindi issue ra Senate kulo sa til mga nadura public auditor. Mang nga
kamo mga audit reporter diri mo.
Ito ko kasi ay galuro la minister.
Yeah.
Ngaring said issue ra PP.
Oh, that's the
solar system mo rakle.
PPP. Yeah.
Account auditor, kalme reporter ka sa siyang tira kala dia. Siyam le holder to me. Siyam le holder appointment ra mundia ka din ra junior udoy. Tapi dia tu clear public auditor. Leng masih ala patamam la setya.
So also mga riam kitrelia udoy. Paise? And ebere ma kortan bol figure it out. At the meantime ang ramar other bela mangi tiril dirgam sum 4 years mitira mira public auditor 4 years public auditor ala dire ka dire sa ngarang osig.
Marao.
I mean, you know,
Ako mo rin sila. Titi yung ba meeting at tireng lapsa.
60 days. Yes.
Nga kasimba tikal atal. Lagi tadi hul. Titi hul at.
I know it's
Banso ko magtuwa sila nga.
Moti,
Lagi ko luluur ka sa kaman sulati. I have to ko.
I know.
Nakasabi ka mo private.
I agree with you.
Mang
They're only human.
they're only human. Hindi ka tell wasi kan mo mo appointed tindik mil sa
Kung trate, I asked Caleb this morning kasi
si Emily Lutro yun.
siya nutro ng makrutal ang klem. Ede drutel mastriate ala adro albid at least el kol mahiri. El ask I got question because you deserve that. You know kita I think Jenkins had a hearing. He didn't have a hearing. So let's give him the opportunity mura hearing. You know, he a request that I get question on February 13 and get submit. He submitted his answers on February 6th, 1 week before.
Siya umasin hindi mlakal sa hearing. Kung ramli nga lang clear. May sa pinani for some other reason di mlakal sa te alam ko close eyes ra vision ni mga.
No, they've never had a hearing with him.
I see. Sila walk out.
On the actual walkout,
May ko rango del meeting siya.
said walkout amla last year.
I see. O siya they replayed it.
They replayed it. Mawulak no kasi hindi na mo understand ro siya. Aulam la walkout a Minister Udoy. At yung nakalaw maral wasi narse el voluntarily. Edim nakal feel comfortable el answer el murade kal senator. Mawulak kasi kita dim nakal secure senator Kennedy. Kadang secure senator Mario, marpato kal senator dim nakal secure senator Kennedy. Bola niya tibro mongol lo wasi. Como na siya kasi contempt ra nga. Dim nakal contempt really. Di kalawul. Well, kita mongol goes both ways. Why say? So, kada mongol ado do, kada mongol wasiga solution. You know, we have a lot of challenges. Kita one of the things el meringi kita amruri. Kada man mo small give people the mindset. Wasi everything should be for free. Realm should be free. Why not? Tamlabas wasi ngari ara dengue, ngari ara adolorio, ngari ara chlorine, ngari ara matoka angara alseltial toy. So kada mo end up argue blame our messenger el kita alik president mo olbi nam not magarole alla ingwa frangal mo mudang akli ingwa akele mo mudang akli mem kat atakartir. I mean this is what we're doing. Morar mo kasi ngara marang kita mo dakal sorry bang ngara mo dakal sa tiket mo atrabor. This is our own doing. Kadam tas kasi ame mo do ngale beter ing amo will ised. Come on, we have to stop that. You know, are we really fighting for other hablo adak dimrud ised? El end up by tomali aurior ultuning our other bello. You know, kita aridele alla bak persera dollar tiallona water and sewer. Ultimo tilo kasi namo time el drelia a PPUC legal longer care kira enough for gut mclaurel. El al time kita man mall man subsidize a PUC. Ali kita mesti 3 million per loaner tier. And then ngari another 3 million in subsidies. Mala ro unia so me help para PUC. El 3 mas ara la dengi maruban ran kato mau trata kari, you know. 1,000 gallons sa drum brakwa $16.30. 16 dori. So kita dobre lang ate kita la 50. And Orior is not even the level of Rakwam. I think a lot of times the man mo masangal focus on a wrong problem. Di wa dase mal kasi parang ora langay sen man binaran kita da kasi da control ora langay siya dal rule up to kal ser bela mo langay siya pa siya da rule di se as long as the import taklalo we're stuck di kasi da makarara oil di kasi da producer oil, so we're gonna have to pay whatever price is there. So what should we be focused on? As a government, as leaders in this government, we need to be focused on revenue generating, economic building programs. Example, aircraft registry. Sat in the Senate for 4 years and hindi nakalpasan. Alam namin sa result tra shipping registry, nothing, lang 2 million a year. Why can't we make simple decisions? El mula program, el help, el develop economy, el create new opportunities. That's what I see. Ngaram maring el orang sa ududirara. To article senator sa to nga sa cloud ududirara.
Why? Ay mga senior citizen sa mga Elway Rulia, ang FAA.
Okay. So, yeah. Sula. So, I'm going to submit the budget today.
Okay.
Supplemental budget. Tara mga FAA. Sula nga Elway. Makakalip. Maradal no si Remula Galbabier because I hired him last week and make sure we can get this done. Because tamnas nga sa FAA dia ima ka dela tam omna web si image mo ska ngara di mo ilo sa report tam kan makataklo sa increase our revenue so we have money just spend and kata argue FAA kata na pas ra budget ra last year di nakasana FAA man masang word kasi time at sa FAA
ya ulmat sa ngi
it's an excuse to me
mamamla bare retil was sen o mangara wudu wa presidente dim nak mo sa FAA
exactly durti turtilo ase akno introduce rala like no mister last year dim na ko sa tirada ase din cruise aududir masay mal di la mo help pertil masa aududir like do moral wase we also need qualified senators and it spent 25 years los aududir adrol bi 25 years so there's nothing wrong with raising their salaries a problem rin ang mal di nga sa crab mentality kada masang wase ngem makaramelyo and then we no,
exactly.
Let's bring everybody up.
Alastel subject so I'll bring it up. Atukor hospital matukor refer. Tara subject ko goreng singin mara blue India. So mo nga refer gidan mo India. Nga
Kamlong.
Survive because sa hospital ra India. Hindi tial mo ra huiriping mo ra Singapore malubog mo ra Malaysia mo ra India. Malgamatro. Sila nga raw gulul mo merek. Tirgel toktang ablok endabel mo mitter tirle. To asin. Member in hospital gi me ko. A specialist is everywhere. Kam go oti o singa Marcelo dito nakta tigal adal mo. For example, at Taiwan mahuy riping. Ako stigit about $6 million a year.
I see.
Include Taiwan mo nga ranain. And spend $10 million rulia total plan of hospital. It bora specialist. Likubesra aknora gurura huiriping. Ito memta chikarangan mo mereka si specialist meling yaos. He's in Hong Kong. It's a rotation of the best. Instead of focus ra disender del mo mamonda egel dia mandar hospital. Kautel orange. Mondar housing, mondar arang-arang. Makarang kada release egedil kora deal with the specialist.
So one of the reasons why Senator Cuarte magidamle pasasella el terno nombre olvi el begin a cert process at privatized hospital is exactly to be able to do that, to move our hospital more next level. They have a board masta tarurior gida drum say not only the provide a service in Merbelo, but there's a potential to provide a service in Western Micronesia.
No, see.
We've been working hard the Lingaigal airline. So ngari sel bolabil direct me na maria of course ngari akwam ngira dro sikro la sen mutu maria blula ngari teryagal el skogim the one of the things that this also the sharing I'm not maria vessel flight at India direct mora Manila that should be starting this summer. So same help pergi dari referral. The umralo say once you start to establish a relationship with India, and mo open at alra so dalo say maybe really hospital bela. In fact, there was an Indian gentleman here, Nartiangal, operator one of the largest universities in India. 250,000 are students there. Yeah, de proposal tell areas and member lia school tia member lia agora medical center and trainer toktang, you know, that's what we need to be exploring, those opportunities. Len la time hospital nga terul toktang ni ngala other India, and they're fantastic. So
to balwil tokta.
yes, so we know that the agadi yorra adal will as we develop more closer relationship with them, open up more opportunities with us. So ka your testament was it ka all hotel was it tia asabel
Balungil.
tirga ungil dia di lungil hospital ungil agar ungil artoktang ege you know kuna durung ege del toktang ng hospital ela lo se ka adra India me please em advice hospital bestrira inside terga ora India kita kira de los iga ya surgare kada song adangara adolar amrigen, and you know ali ahuri ping amal kame ya suar ultori a fastest growing dialysis clinic ahuri ping are run by Indians ra blue ahuri ping.
I see. Ebra mo ko sa ospital ngi di ka libre itong mga group.
Oh, so that's just an example. I say we need to leverage, we need to look at these relationships. One of the things I'm supposed to do, I need to go to India. And so sell the will get India get them lisi get the law. O sige.
Kaya ko ngi timbong ling.
Yeah.
Malungil ako guru.
Yeah.
Okay, last kakamsaw dra. Klangar kita ada bela uso ko ma ngarang undasyon. Priority ra ko. Di tokora klangar kita el alsils amri. To be blunt, sir mo obis mer klangar kita ko kumaringan el archer mo obis. Mara osengem milgiri na next 4 years.
Masam da sang maringan ngarasel.
Tagay, expensive.
Well, expense will continue to go up.
Why say?
Because so that's why we have policies. No nasa ududira create economic opportunities. Ngari alla there will be for example for retirees to get off the system radi morte as $50 should be based on wage inflation. These are policies that take tough decisions. That's it, May. So one of the things that I think we need to do this term, we need to spend time in one policy encourage enough of just sitting and talking. Aling, first regular session, so second, I mean, a productivity, I'm sorry, $8 million a budget or Atarak. Is it worth $8 million? 4 years, $32 million. So, you know, let's just give you an example. Last roll bill, I think, in the break of 40 la. More than 30 million spare in the year. That means one bill is 750,000 at the minimum. Maybe $1 million a bill. I got more than 1 million. Or maybe said digital residency was worth 1 million because we got. And we have to get money share. I got a Russell branch, but we all need to be accountable more other avenue. Hindi mo na daw say, nadala Elway at tamarayan. Another bill na traklo at tamarayan. Anyway.
Why say?
That's all. I'll sum ko mga amsa other dosa.
Why say dosa? Kaya mama ko kaya madra government magidi o Mr. Agil Gibor ngi. Kaya gibong el diril mataklo. El di single adel ngara el girel musukura tax ra.
Yeah.
It was edi abomer eruklo kaya yak mesu daw. Hindi ka sabi.
So, instead themselves saying things are worse off. Hindi ko sa tiran measurement ka. What are you measuring?
Yeah, I'm not measuring anything. It's happening.
And the feeling. Because ako muna say, a lot of them is feeling. Ilo ko mga radio rabe kalsil dim sa da ulbuliw makantila ro gurto. So I think we need more positive thinking. That's my opinion. How to solve problems, messaging issues, how to address them. Because we have so many programs. Actually, in the last 4 years, there's so many social programs, whether it's lifeline subsidy, whether it's subsidy in Moraran, there's so many different programs that will help that are struggling the most. And then, what we've also done, our raise our duty other lower. Ali, minimum wage will go up to $5 in October for everybody. Government employees will go to $5.50. Few years ago, we were at $3.50. Double. But the goal is we need to get there. So, Seldo Sadra say, things are worse. I'm not sure, I say. Are they worse or we're just feeling they're worse? So, we have challenges. They are question. But, get solutions. Let's say, let's highlight again positive and talk about how we can fix again problem again. Di adabisa tuta di makita ro to every day di makita ro to that's it mongin. Lan di makita ro mo diam so di makngit. That's it.
Ako das yung aklog nga labatok dito kasay ituute for example tiyan to ko retirees.
Yeah.
Ban ba ulan ko rabol abalo sa dan kalos mo to the FAA gi barar. Detigan kasay ituut tigagan ng South Africa.
By question ase ngaramang mlara appropriation bill last year. Paisen? Ikon di authorizing idim na kamran.
Si question mo na everybody.
Se ba imna question mo all bill ase. Kami yung nangan makadilutel secure kami amle stripper say. Let's be clear. Imna Senate amle stripper. Nimna house. And you re-elected all of them. Oh, except one. This is what I think. I think a lot of times, kita di sector ada mas Senate, dia kata mesra record itu secure tinam na ngarang what did they stand for? Ang kamala umra sa last secure kadam naldim na masangan masadara a presidency and debate issue. Tigar mas tadi. Tilur teligan nobody asked them what they're doing, what they've done. Anyway. So, I have 4 years makadamot mountain din.
Interesting ay galblado sa Surangel. Nakadira mal appreciate ka so sit down ka ato. Bak last kasi sa krama makulingit pero leader sa Velas. Dito observation na dito president sa mo abangan makulingit pero leader sa member abangan ato Velau. Amado Lawrence. So, termes at matokol-tokoy, ang mas will and charity.
I see.
Mga akbala nga sulam, tiyan.
And let me just share, we also have limitations. There's a lot of baggage. Ay yel dong atak ra nga mo bang makitel dimla ka solve pension.
Di ka tanta solve
So, ela nga akmla su tirador bilo say. Kada na mos miga 20 million. Yes, there's a problem with the new administration, but we're going to get it. But we need to plan makarang. Pension board needs to take some actions. To make sure that we have it solid into the future. Same thing at SS. You know, kita ngari tendency kita all bill. We don't want to make a decision. No decision. Siya, hindi wakalip. No decision is the best. I'm sorry. No decision is the worst decision. Okay. Yes, no, let's move on.
Ila sa international issues.
Right.
Tariff for Trump. Affected it.
Mal beto akal mo sa Blue American. So, they will have an impact. Di sir uktangal-tangat tani kita di mo sa Blue American. Kada mo sa Asia and everywhere. So, for example, amlay hindi dollar American so no impact.
Di kan mo
Hindi, amlay American la mo di ka dollar. Lagyan mo di kan mo Hindi but you also have to look at the side of rooting at Trump. For so many years, it's been unfair. I got baby rablo at charge at tariff, hindi ka charge at tariff. So, are you sure at Trump boss? It has to be fair. Hindi ka sell the one-sided, I got record to. But at the same time, you want to develop Blue American MCC because let's say mauta mga madre lang. America ada ka manufacturing real keep up sina. I mean, that's from a geopolitical standpoint. Tiyan na mo adyal. You know,
sina na mo butok.
Oy, tiyan number 1 manufacturer adyal. Anibir tira na mo chlor American. So, akminadura na matsan. No to story na kasi awan al dial al time. Sell ball sis para Blue American. They are Blue American. Guess how much they're going to charge them? start thinking right. Say mo nakalo sa thinking right another thing under the $1 million per ship. So one thing that we're going to have to figure out is what's going to happen right gal الغرق ورقيد الموسويس برقوا يصير ديال الطار ديال اللي قال ملوكلا
التور أقوى من التهار
1 million اللي ديال الامريكان. So these are why Trump wants بتجيب لنا ما تسنى أسكت how come you're the only company اللي build دي اللي امريكان والسيل لا رابلو امريكان واسي السوم غير مرتر السلا ابلو امريكان انجيرال US hull ship needs to be built رابلو امريكان man. So that's their solution. But the number goes Morula Dilura Philadelphia. Let's get more shipbuilding back. So I got it's a because to get shipbuilders, if they need to be able to produce ships. So there's more to the whole issue that is going on. And
okay, last. Tidak mal di last ra. So la Palau create a trade business tid mahiripin. Naturakal naman. El silsing gal sa emel. Yung wangi dil kalera huiripin el merbelo. I don't know why hindi. Sing
what do you mean? Kamu got fresh akal.
Fresh el gal ma ngidil gal obara huiripin marara ardo adol mal kada sa emel umet mo el port.
Oh, like fresh. Gira man freezer or there has to.
Oh, mang shake dil gam na mardo dra ngaul mo. What cheeseburger. Edi kal sa el may.
Okay, hindi tira maluwi question more kaya adara biosecurity.
Wala mo musubo ngili.
Tabi ko sang mort mungyal arman mem to man legal dan malet.
Wa musubo ngili. Kel mo takal vital bulad ina ngaramo nga ikan maklol ko bali mala fruits ra at Taiwan ma Korea. Sige del opportunity si edel nguguk.
Marahuripin.
Ang ari adik puska imol lom subi kam lani lek play adal olbina ulaw. Mles be edel ospera huiripin. Diesel gombeyor lo spenya quarantine na huiripin, especially huiripin. Materials, supplies fruits rogul do through sel at least ngara $5 million worth. Litiak lo klalo di kasi edel material box el Apollo kas ringi. Mabalura New Zealand amli offer. Di we didn't hindi nakatangay sige dum. Ako di
wala
sige dum.
ang aramo nga kada commercial fly agent spirit kada mila producer horiping at sabel they just need to go through that process. So one of the challenges tial freight horiping ang berbela it's expensive air freight. Hindi kal enough mix ra igel cargo ra horiping al magigawan ng container.
Kita
Kagari miseldo Mela selmua container la tial oxygenation na dial lang umura abela mura huriping em kura Asia muten berbela mu kamang la temera ng California even though dikme. So it's it's about volume. So maybe eventually as mga dial let's say ngara kwam me todo mo huriping muten me mo mura kwam that's sesero create a vessel.
So and we start with personal use.
The number one problem are a population are man makasay. There was a study done by Boston Consulting Group. To make a viable economy, you need 60,000 people.
Mga naman kung presidente di undesirable at talk lang.
Yeah, we want good people. Yeah, welcome. They are create a problem at Tial Balloon.
Mal mataul. It was a very lively conversation. Talk lang na.
Nga kami sa debate kita Senate
mga makmis sa debate. Ako malumi na ta makarte debate sa Senate.
Yeah.
Girel ngariya adul wati agi.
Jadi dia berketak.
Digi berketak li ada mela qotul mudu lom das. Selbol mudu lor rengas. Ito mo mudu lor. Mari nga sulim bertial tial.
Mera next mo invite na ka mo wana senator me magi.
Debater.
I'm ready anytime.
Anytime so me di kolera staff rogaw. Kumay. Mama open and mora. Vice President
ang kada ko invite ra senator Tabalwal me, senator Udim. Agi mo debate ra issue ra minister.
Vice President
education.
Dili ka invite ning gil ako ram no ring gil. Mo siya next time around hindi. Lemguk puto kay baby ra to ko nga aldo tial black trail clarify ang araan. Letem la mo ra toksyo asi ko mama Vice President talbor ang aran ministry. Vice President tial press conference early. And mal dilo adra media la si. Tina dia kan choice ko mi. Choice ra president. makmuragil sa mga mururingi. Yan sum feel ra ko siya cook mo tara ministry. Yung hindi ka ka-elect sila kakak mo mururingi mo. Ako ba sa beto ka issue sige.
Akman mera sula vice president kung mera wase. He's done a great job and mudra you know, sometimes you need an outsider. Dim lang ani. Miski dapat sa perspective. You know, I got tell ministry it's a management. It's about having good managers. Segidal lolda karara brura ureo that's siya pro to.
Siya parte.
Yeah.
President Kamal Masaul. Uda sid. Ada bela si lugab tukol al sika.
Am lang alak la.
Oh,
So, sula. Ede orang sula other bela
Ibre nga sulem. This is a hard job.
Yeah, Sunday akmura Australia. Gada gida, you know, we will be hosting PIFRA 2026. And one of the things that we want to do is partner with Australia to be hosting the COP 31. Ilang so that really mo Pacific Cup mo ni sel focus sa Ukmera Pacific. But the other thing that I want to do, ako mo to reinforce I said tier Qantas flight agiran man mon. You know, the flight there's up to 80 passengers. Ako kasi so kan mga lord say, you know, you need to give us time. Whether because tiga nga rasing kure lang. So kan mita both sides. Whoever wins, laka mo peser belaw. Sisi agay jar mam, ngil gira rapek lado ngil gira direct.
I see.
And we're stronger together. Siya
Makita rin alta bela turn around flight. Kung makakanik tingil wase. I think it is.
Well, you know, really, ideally, it would be good to have our own airline.
I see.
That was ilang marang said Australia, merbela, mura Singapore, mura India, mura. That's what we need to create. But gida malomra siya bela tokat potential diesel ngir mo tawd the sweat. Andi kal tarong tawd the sweat. Lo say at the end of the day we can argue, but let's not forget was ngara ko lagi. Gidro sigir ka ko tuk tunguler other bela.
Kamal Masaul.
Ngara kotar other bela. Sulang.
All right. Kamal Masaul mo sabi ko turni ini orang setiang special program ramam lo bangela presidente lagi tum nak murgi do wase. Anytime bol so ada tokon ngara mangaral ya gilis mouth. Yagi invite ringi. Makuha madira kal subadil wase ma. Ate bela di open. Silbo bredim mo ramam. Yang atraves tra kal da kal.
May gram last ka question or Elway.
Ako eskamil was tial FAM mo ara ma retire sa ngira ududam.
Naging president lo.
Hindi ako earlier ang mas hindi mo yun yan so mga niya subject na kalsudi. Akti matakaw na mo sa Emil. You know tial lurere ma amle lurere la harwo wilter amle lurere la address. You know tirgal gamla ordering in such a short time. Nak matingal wasing bring lurere legal bring to call mara harwo wilter. Harwo wilter elwel dilbar obisini. Nga makam na ron. Andres adi luluko makito to ko ni. Then to ko daw do. Be patient. Ang ara la close na ra blood bas ka president.
Ko sila ko niya president lo wase ng server wa tang sige.
I see. Okay. Ko ba masauro ko mo sultunin kung tergi de daw rin asul president at temel.
Sulam.
Give him a blessing. Mal bring ang ara lo ko. Good.